Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
For Azzi, you mentioned yesterday how excited you guys were for your. You mentioned yesterday how excited you guys were for your first top 10 matchup. How you look forward to an early test this early in the season. What can you guys just learn from how this game finished and how wire to wire it was in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, I think we learned a lot today. Michigan, they were a tough team to play, and we definitely can take a lot away from the second half, but that third quarter, I mean, looking at this box score, seeing that we scored 4 points, it felt like that, but that is not okay. And I think a big part of that was us. Like, we kind of beat ourselves in that. We were allowing them to get shots that the first half we were locked in, we were focused, and we kind of got lax in that third quarter. So not letting that happen, not letting it last an entire quarter. And then that fourth quarter, we still had a lot of mental mistakes, but I was really proud of how we stuck together. We figured it out at the end, and there were moments when it felt like we were trying to lose, but like I said, we really stuck together, figured it out, made plays when we needed to, got rebounds when we needed to. Shout out Sarah. But yeah, we figured it out.
Azzi, also for you, that huddle going into the fourth quarter, just kind of what was that like? What was the conversation like between you guys? Who was kind of leading the charge, and what did you feel like shifted when you guys got back on the floor?
Yeah, I think a common comment that came up was, one, we needed to focus. It felt like we weren't focused on defense, but really to settle, be calm, stay calm. I think we knew we always have trust in each other no matter what's going on in the game. So reminding each other, stay calm, we got this. Like it's time. Let's go. It's time to turn up.
Sarah, what do you think it means to you guys to be tested like this early and pass the test down the stretch? You don't get challenged like that very often. You're likely to face a challenge like that in March. What does it mean to have that under your belt?
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot. I feel like it's good film for us to look over, and we have a lot to learn from, so it's going to help us in the end.
Howard Megdal, the 9 basketball. Sarah, for you, early on there was a block on Silas Sorger. You came out, extended beyond the three-point line. Seems like you are ranging further and wider defensively this year than you were last year. Can you take me through, how and why you've been able to do that, and sort of what you feel like your range is to be able to block shots at this point specifically?
I mean, yeah, I no longer have to guard the big most of the time, so I'm out guarding guards, so I'm just getting a hand up on the shooter and contesting.
Thank you.
That you got, someone blocked her one time?
Yeah. So this is, you blocked 2 shots, but you didn't have any blocks.
Azzi. You had, I think, 13 of your team's 23 points in the fourth quarter. As a senior, did you feel an additional responsibility to step up when the game was starting to slip there and kind of assert yourself?
I think the only thing that was going through my mind was to be aggressive. I knew we needed to get a bucket, and whether that's me scoring, Sarah scoring, Ash scoring, KK scoring, you got to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take those shots. And so I think, being aggressive, and then my teammates were giving me great looks.
Easy. Can you just talk about the plays that KK made at the end? She was 0 for 4 before she made that big three-pointer that kind of turned the game for you guys, and then she comes up with the steal at the end. I mean, just the confidence she's playing with in a big spot like that.
Yeah, and I think that just goes to show the work that she's done this past offseason, and the player she's becoming, having that confidence in herself, because in the past I'm not so sure she would have shot that next one after missing the last. So to see her shoot that and shoot that confidently, we're all super proud of her. We knew that was going in. But just the intensity that she brings, on both ends of the floor, the hustle plays, like picking up on defense full court the entire game. Like that's something like no one else can do that.
Mallory Dupley here with Voice in Sport. If both of you want to answer this, definitely feel free. Playing at UConn, you guys are kind of used to playing in these pressure cooker environments and high-stake matchups. So what's something that you each tell yourselves in these high-pressure moments, and what's a lesson that pressure has taught you guys?
One thing I tell myself is just stay calm. I feel like if I get rattled, then that affects how I play and affects the rest of my teammates. So I'll just say, stay calm. Was that the question?
I'd also say that I tell myself to stay calm and just reminding myself. I feel like lately I've really started to dive into my faiths, reminding myself like, if God is on my side, like who's against me, and just reminding myself of that. And something that I feel like we've learned is like a game like today, what we're capable of, and obviously things we need to fix. But seeing ourselves go through today, seeing ourselves figure things out and get through that third quarter, figure out what was going wrong. I think we just learned that we're capable of doing this.
Can you guys talk about how you were able to maintain composure even as you're watching like your opponents especially gain a lot of momentum in that second half?
You got it, Azzi.
I think from trusting each other, just knowing that, they're going on a run and that run might have lasted way too long, but like we have full confidence in each other that we're going to get that next stop. We're going to make that next basket, whether it's me, whether it's Sarah, whether it's anyone on the floor. We just believe and we trust in each other. So I think just, having that trust, being able to lean on each other.
Sarah, Azzi gave you the shout out. You had a career high of 20 rebounds today. Can you just talk about your productivity there?
I mean, yeah, I was just rebounding. I'm not really thinking about it. I was just, I don't know, right place, right time.
For you again, Sarah, everyone likes to talk about Azzi as a three-point shooter and a sniper, but combined for the game-winning turnover today, seconds after hitting the game-sealing free throws, can you just kind of speak to her as a defender and more importantly as a leader this year?
Yeah, I mean, Azzi stepped up she stepped up a lot in this game, and I'm very happy that she made those free throws because I had confidence in her she was going to make it. So I mean, she does that in practice, she does that every day, so it's just nothing new. We already knew she could do that.
Sarah, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like there was a number of incidences on the court where you seemed a little frustrated with maybe the physicality, or you felt like you were getting fouled. Any comments on that?
I mean, even if I'm getting fouled, I feel like I still got to make the shot, or I don't know, just got to keep playing through it and not really let that affect me.
Thank you.